Hello friends, how are you? Breaking news today. Before Fedotowsky was selected to star on The Bachelorette for Season 6 of the show, she participated in Season 14 of The Bachelor in pursuit of true love. She didn't walk away with a soulmate on either show. Ali eventually met Kevin Mano in 2013, and they totally hit it off. The reality TV star and radio host tied the knot in 2017. They now share 2 children together, a daughter named Molly and a son named Riley. Why did all and her whole family just hop on a flight to Chicago at the last minute? Here's what you should know. Details about Fedotowsky's family flight to Chicago. Ali took to Instagram to update Bachelor Nation fans and followers about why exactly her family took a seemingly random flight to Chicago. In a series of Instagram posts with lengthy text blocks, she broke down the details of their adventurous fall break story. "We are leaving the country this weekend for our kiddos' fall break, and on Monday evening Kevin checked his passport and realized it was expired. He could have told me at that moment, but since we were literally shutting the lights off to go to bed, he was very selfless and didn't want me to stress all night." She went on to explain that Kevin stayed up all night trying to search for last-minute passport options before giving her the update about his expired passport in the morning. In the next slide, she explained that her kids only had 5 months left on their passports as well. That meant international travel might have been an issue regardless. That's because there are tons of countries that require your passport to be good for at least 6 months before allowing you to hop on a flight. Fans don't find Fedotowsky's passport dilemma amusing. Ali went on to say that based on their time crunch, they didn't feel comfortable relying on any express passport options in Nashville. That would have required shipping their passports to different cities they weren't super comfortable with. Instead of feeling bummed out that they couldn't take that international trip as planned, they flew to Chicago because they knew they could obtain updated passports there. In another picture from the photo thread, the entire family is seen posed in front of the Bean sculpture in Chicago. Ali's positive spin on what could have been a major disappointment hasn't been well received by social media users. Not so relatable anymore, lost grit with most people's reality. Let's sprinkle some ads in there to make more money while we at it. Never heard of a family jumping on a plane to get passports before jumping on another plane to leave the country. This is not reality. Definitely a first world problem. Most of us wouldn't be able to do this. You are very fortunate and wealthy to do this. What are your thoughts on Ali's family catching a last-minute flight to Chicago to update their passports? Let us know in the comments section below. New update today. Many Bachelor Nation fans think Tran made the wrong decision when she sent suitor Jonathon home. She recently opened up about how their relationship has changed after The Bachelorette. Keep reading to see what she said. How Tran's relationship with Jonathon changed after The Bachelorette. The Bachelorette Season 21, after the final rose, was a whirlwind for viewers. In a short amount of time, they found out that Tran got engaged to Devon Strader, but the couple broke up a month before the finale. Tran lit into her ex-fiancé for his behavior after their split and was then tormented by the network into watching the bittersweet footage of the engagement moment. Fans noticed after the finale aired that Tran was spending a lot of time with Jonathon, who was her third-place runner-up. The two insisted that they were just friends, but Bachelor Nation fans think they should pursue a relationship. Jonathon and Tran attended the DirecTV Gets Real party late last month. People magazine caught up to the former Bachelorette, and she shared insight into how her relationship with Jonathon has changed since the ABC dating show. The Bachelorette films for several weeks, but the lead doesn't get a lot of individual time with the contestants. It's hard to get to know each other very well during that time period. Tran addressed this when she said, "It's funny, because you learn so much more about the person after the show." She continued, "There's so many layers to uncover and things about them that you didn't know, especially things that they were feeling in the moment on the show, and you're like, wait, you weren't feeling that way." Tran admitted that she's become so much closer with Jonathon since their
Tran
time
and Jonathon
on the show together.
both shared a photo from the DirecTV event on Instagram. The friends took a photo together on the red carpet. Her followers encouraged her to take her friendship with Jonathon to the next level. Check out some of the comments. How close do you think Jenn and Jonathon have gotten since the show ended? Sound off in the comments. On a recent episode of The Golden Bachelorette, Joan Vassos wore a stunning dress that was once worn by Beyoncé and other celebrities. Keep reading for all the details. Joan Vassos captivates in purple diamond gown. ABC is pulling out all the stops to make Joan Vassos as attractive as possible to her Golden Bachelorette suitors. While the contestants on the show provide their own wardrobe, the show dresses the leads. Joan Vassos stunned in a plunging purple gown with Swarovski crystals. The dress designer, Randy Ram, made a YouTube video to share more details about the dress. The sparkling crystals are placed on the dress by hand. The process takes between 600 and 700 hours to attach all the crystals. Joan Vassos' dress was named the Lavender Diamond Gown by the designer and featured thousands, if not millions of dollars in crystals. Joan Vassos wasn't the first to wear the dress. The designer revealed in the YouTube video that Beyoncé wore the same dress years earlier, not exactly the same dress as they are custom made. According to People magazine, Queen Bey's dress was purely white and silver. The pop star wore it in 2005 for a concert series in New York City. The outlet notes that the singer wore a different outfit during the actual performance, but rocked the Randy Ram design on the red carpet. Mariah Carey also donned the designer dress. Queen of Christmas, Mariah Carey, also wore a similar dress the same year as Beyoncé. According to People magazine, the All I Want for Christmas Is You singer was almost exactly like Beyoncé's, but was a brighter white in color. Both ladies stunned in their respective custom dresses. TV host Maria Menounos attended the 2004 and similar $2.5 million dress designed by Randy Ram. Unlike Joan Vassos' dress, the Oscar dress had real diamonds. According to People, the TV correspondent's dress had less tulle to show off the sparkling diamonds. Watch the video below of the designer talking about the popular dress. After getting advice from Golden Bachelor star Jerry Turner, Joan Vassos sent home Charles King, Greg Lasson, and retired Army Captain Kim Boyk on the episode featuring the stunning purple dress. There are just 11 suitors left as she continues her journey to find a second chance at love after the death of her husband. The Golden Bachelorette airs Wednesdays on ABC. Share your thoughts about the dress in the comments. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel.